You're welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. Half of Obaseki's cabinet members who regarded Ighodalo have left him and now hiding abroad, Edo governor. According to a story that was published on the official X account of Channels TV on Friday, the governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, has asserted that the candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2024 governorship election in Edo State, Asue Ighodalo, has been abandoned. This information was provided by the governor. This declaration was made by Okpebholo on Monday, following his victory over Asue Ighodalo at the Court of Appeal the previous day. Reports indicate that the case submitted by Asue Ighodalo, which sought to overrun Monday Okpebholo's victory in the most recent governorship election, was denied by the appeal court during the time when the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) announced that Monday Okpebholo was the victor of the election. The candidate for the People's Democratic Party (PDP) went to the court to contest the verdict. On Monday, Mo Okpebholo, in response to his victory at the appeal court, stated that a significant number of his cabinet members of Godwin Obaseki, the former governor of Edo State, have resigned from their positions with Asue Ighodalo. He strongly encouraged him to become a member of the All Progressive Congress, often known as the APC, so that they could advance the state. According to Channels TV, Okpebholo made the following statement. Half of Obaseki's cabinet members who regarded Ighodalo as their own personal vending machine have all deserted him and are hiding abroad. Well, what do you expect in politics, especially statement coming from an opponent? We are expected to hear things like this and for him to make some jests and throw some jabs and asking the person to also come and join his own party. To Asue Godalo, that is going to be ridiculous. That's just the situation. But if you look at the matter on the face value, of course, they've gone through certain process of, the rigor of election, trying to go through tribunal, and also going through, appeal and the likes, and it's expected. After all said and done, these people need to go and rest. Maybe there's some perspective in which some people might be seeing it, that so many members of the Obaseki cabinet who eventually worked with Ase Ighodalo for him to return as the governor of Edo State might have, spoken to him and decided that after a long battle that we have fought three different occasions of one election, the next one is tribunal, and another one is the appeal. And they lost in those three different elections. There is need for them to go and cool off. And probably they decided to, travel outside the country for a vacation so that they can rest. So, in the face of the opposition, that might not be right. I mean, the opponents of PDP, which is APC, you might see it as being coward or the likes. I could remember that currently, because of the endorsement of the president, the opposition has said that the president is in panic mode, and that is why he quickly had to roll out, drums for him to, be accepted or made a sole candidate for the 2027 general election. Of course, that's what the opposition will say, but in response, even the ruling party might decide to speak otherwise. So the same way too, that's the same coin here, because it is Governor Monday Okpebholo that is talking. All he's trying to say is to woo the man and also, well, maybe I should say to frustrate him further, you know, as in order to, just to make sure that he is totally grounded, since he has defeated him three different consecutive times, one through the ballot and the other through the tribunal, and finally now through the appeal. His belief is that since he has, fought hard, and then the platform through which he is fighting couldn't help him, and then he is being extended an olive branch to switch side, because we can't rule out the fact that as at present, life is ebbing out of People's Democratic Party, courtesy to Nyesom Wike. and some of his, cohorts within the PDP, and also to some extent the likes of Atiku Abubakar, who indirectly also contributed to the reason why PDP is dying because of personal ambition, which Ewike insisted cannot hold because of the unwritten agreement of the pendulum of power that should be swinging between the northern part of the country and the southern part of the country, even every 8 years. Which, if Atiku was picked as a candidate and peradventure he won, that pendulum will have been distorted. It will have meant that the northern part of the country will be spending 16 years altogether if Atiku is elected twice. But that wasn't the case now, and that is what is happening that resulted into life coming off PDP as of today. We won't also forget that Wike is working with the APC government, and the PDP allowed that. So Wike is so strong to an extent that the party has been held in the jugular and is ebbing off. Maybe that is what warranted and Opebolo to invite Asue Ighodalo to come to the fold. And we won't also forget that we are in the season of defection, because somehow the political season has been switched on earlier than expected, because we expect that political atmosphere should start maybe a year to this time, maybe a year, until 2026. But now that everything has been switched on, maybe because of what opposition says that the ruling party is in panic and they decide to do that, or because of the activities of the opposition planning coalition, speaking together with one voice, and then trying to settle the problem within each party, the Labour Party and the PDP. Maybe those are some of the things that trigger the mood presently. But be it as it may, we want to see whether what Okpebolo is, extending, offering Aso Ighodalo, we want to see if the man will accept it and decide to cross even to APC. We are yet to know. But I want to believe that in the interest of Edo State, and Asue Ighodalo should stand in opposition in order to give a strong, a robust opposition, constructive criticism, so as to make sure the incumbent is on his toe, working to and fro day and night, even in order to deliver the dividends of democracy to the people of Edo State, knowing fully well that he has a formidable opponent who is looking for any slight opportunity to find his way into the government and through the ballot. As long as he is in the good book of the people, they might switch their opinion. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.